come to the stage is actually from Long Island. This is his second time in Manhattan. He's a very funny guy. Give it up for Danilo Cuellar.
Thank you. So how's everybody doing today? It was a different experience for me walking up here in wet socks. I'm not used to that. But anyway, in October, thank you for getting there. So my name is Danilo Cuellar, and nobody can pronounce it correctly. She did a pretty good job. For my first name, I usually get Danielo, De Niro, and Donatello. Okay, for my second name, I get Cellulite, Quasar, and Queer. So I'm not a gay Ninja Turtle with dimpled thighs. So my father's from Peru, and my mother's from Australia. And I was conceived in a passionate moment of unprotected phone sex. I have a cousin, he's Peruvian too, and you know, I like to call him a frustrated womanizer because you know, he has an affinity for one-night stand relationships. But that's only because he doesn't have enough money to pay for another night. He's got 5 kids. They're all firstborn. Actually, you know what? Let me just tell you before I continue. It's my birthday a couple days ago. Yeah. I'm 29, still young, I think. And we got a package in the mail, right, from an unknown sender. And so I said to my wife, "Do we know a Ted Kaczynski?" You know, so I told my wife, I want a simple gift, you know, nothing flashy, nothing expensive, you know, something that's been in the family for years, you know, so she taught me how to lie. All right, so let me go on. My family, my wife, she's from Transylvania, right? And when I found out, I got pretty excited, right? I was like, wow, she's gonna be more active at night. You know, but the truth is that she just sucks the life right out of me. Well, I gotta tell you the truth. You know, like it's not easy being married to her. You know, like you know, we were making love the other day, and she says faster, faster. So I ran the red light, and then I get into a car accident. You know, I think it was my fault, and you know, I badly hurt one of my fingers. So you know, I went to a plastic surgeon, and before I could say anything, the guy takes one look at me and he says, "Sure, we'll take care of that nose for you." It's an Australian nose, I get it all the time. So I also have a 16-month-old son. It's my first child. Thank you. Thank you for the support. And my wife is breastfeeding right now. And it's great, you know, it's a great turn on in bed. But my question is, when should she start feeding my son? Yeah. All right. Didn't think you had the answer, but so my wife, you know, when she was pregnant with him, she told me that she wanted to have a natural birth. So I said, sure, and I told the doctor, I said, "Doc, make sure the epidural's organic." Yeah, but we didn't have the baby in the hospital. We had a water birth. Familiar with water births? Everybody? Yeah, most people. Okay, you can explain it to this person then. Yeah, it's where the woman gives birth in a liquid environment. It's a beautiful thing. I was there, took a lot of pictures nobody will ever see. But, you know, when looking back at it now, the difficult thing that I think I would have changed would have been the week that it took to wash off all the Hudson River sewage from his body, yeah. You know, he glowed for about a week afterwards. You know, so. But he lived, I promise. He's a healthy boy. He's a pain, you know, like most kids. You know, we went to the store, right, with my wife and my son, and you know, he was being a pain, pulling down merchandise off the shelf, making a mess on the floor, you know, so I slapped him, right? And he goes crying back to his mother, and then, oh my God, I've got some allergies here. Oh my. So I slapped him, and then I put my glasses on, and my wife calls me. She says, Danilo, what are you doing? We're over here. And somebody sneezed in the grocery store.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. So, no, but he's a beautiful kid, you know. Like we were in the mall, right? We were walking. I was holding my son, and my wife asked me to hold her Louis Vuitton purse. That's good. Is it the food? You need some water. So she asked me to hold her purse, right? And so I hold her purse, and then she goes to look at some clothes, and I accidentally trip and fall. My wife, she let out, you know, this ear-piercing scream, and she comes running over here. She's like, "Stop laying on my bag!" All right, that's all. I expected a little. All right. Anyway. So, I also have a dog. He, actually, you know what? Sometimes when I come home from work, let me just say this, I come home from work at night, and I like to take my son and my dog, we go out for a walk, right? In a nice, cool, crisp air, you know, beautiful time for a walk. But it gets difficult sometimes because if my son runs too fast, I have to yank back on the leash, and in the process, I almost drop my dog. I'm a humanitarian. But my dog, you know, he's also a pain. He's difficult. He pisses me off. Okay, that's my time. Almost. Okay, last one. It's my dog. He, you know, I'm trying to give him away, so I put an ad in the paper, and it says, "Filthy animal not wanted by the family. Will pay for transportation to take him away." So, so I get a call from my friend, and he's like, "So you got kicked out again?" All right. Thank you.